Hello, San Francisco. I'm not from San Francisco. If you are, hello. Hello! This is a little bit different, isn't it? I got a new camera for vlogging and stuff, and I'm really excited. My other camera died like 4 months ago, and I've been itching for a new one ever since. I wanted to introduce like vlog or vlog style videos more in my channel, and I thought, finally, new camera, new me, what? Anyways, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be going to TJ Maxx to find a full face of makeup. And if you don't know what TJ Maxx is, it's like designer clothing and home stuff and makeup, perfume, some jewelry, all kind of like discounted. There's also Ross and Marshalls, things like that. But I'm gonna be going to TJ Maxx, and this video a lot of people have done, like, I mean, it's out there, but I've been really wanting to do this for years, like literally for years. A few months ago, actually not even a few months ago, like last November, I went to Marshalls and I actually picked up 2 things from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I was very shocked. I got the contour kit light to medium, and I got the Aurora highlighting palette. So this kind of like sparked my interest in doing this video even more. I kind of want to finish off the rest of the routine of makeup by going to TJ Maxx and finding more makeup. So with that said, I'm going to take you guys with me to TJ Maxx. We're going to look through some makeup. Hopefully I can film in there and it's not awkward, because I am a little bit awkward in public, and then we'll do my makeup with the products that I get. We're here and I'm just a little bit nervous about filming in the store because I'm like really awkward like vlogging in public, and also I hope I can film inside. So I'm gonna try to be as sneaky as I can and show you guys as much footage as I can about trying to look through the makeup and find the products that I'm going to be doing a full face of. So wish me luck. Let's go inside. I'm done. It was successful. I really hope I didn't forget like a step in my makeup routine. I think I got everything, but it was a little bit uncomfortable filming in there because the makeup section for some odd reason today was so busy. Like there were so many people looking at makeup, and usually when I go there's literally no one there. It's like a ghost town. So today of all days it was super busy, and it's not in like a little private aisle. It's like out in the open. I really hope that I got enough like footage. I don't know what I got, honestly. I also was checking and making sure that everything was not used. I hope I did a good, thorough job checking. I need to go get some food, so I'll see you guys when I test out the makeup. What? Hello, it is the next day. I'm beyond excited and ready to put makeup on my face. I've been thinking about this nonstop since I picked up the products yesterday, and for the most part, besides the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, I haven't tried anything else. There's some brands I've really never heard of, so this is just really exciting to me. You guys know I love complexion products, so fingers crossed the complexion works, because low-key I'm actually going somewhere tonight, and I want to look presentable. All right, let's go. So yesterday when I came home from TJ Maxx, I was doing like a slight little inventory, and I realized I forgot to get some sort of like loose setting powder. Honestly, I didn't really find any. I did find like a pressed powder, but it was in a really deep shade, so I had to skip that. And I also didn't pick up a primer, which is okay. I don't always wear primers, and I didn't really find any. So let's jump into foundation. It's what I'm most excited for. I love complexion products. I picked up 2 things. This is the First Aid Beauty Triple Protection Skin Tint with goji berry and SPF 30, allergy tested and fragrance free. That's really nice. I don't know, I got the shade light. I feel like this is going to give me little to no coverage. And then for my main foundation, I got the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation in the shade Ivory 0.75. And when I was trying to pick out foundations, this was actually kind of locked up, so I couldn't open it. I couldn't look at the color inside, so I had to really guess, and honestly, it's not bad. I guess better light than way too dark. A little on the cooler, paler side, but we'll make it work. I'm thinking of maybe laying this down first and seeing what it does and then putting this on top. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, it's not coming out. That's a little dark. Not as sheer as I thought it was going to be. I tried my absolute best to check every product and make sure nothing was contaminated, touched, opened, seals broken, or anything like that. I hope I did a good job. Okay, so besides this being a little bit too dark for me, it actually looks beautiful on the skin. It looks like skin. It's very natural. It just like kind of evens out your skin tone, has ever so slight coverage, not too much, but it's like, if I didn't have like these blemishes, I feel like I wouldn't need that extra coverage. So now I'm gonna go into the Bobbi Brown foundation, and this looks a little too light, so hopefully it kind of evens itself out. We love a brand new unpumped foundation. That's a big difference in color. Oh gosh. Oh, this is very wet. It's like very liquidy of a foundation. There's something, ooh, brush is kind of like leaving streaks on my face because it is such a liquidy foundation. So I'm gonna take my little sponge here. Like I said, I have some plans tonight, so I'm hoping and praying at least the complexion looks good. This looks like skin. It is so natural. It's gorgeous. I love it on my skin. I really like it. Like if this wears nicely throughout the day, I definitely feel like I would pick this up again because it is stunning. I picked up two different types of concealers. I got a Click Cover concealer from the brand Absolute New York. Never heard of her. This is in the shade Light Neutral. It was kind of like opened, but I checked to see if it was used and it didn't look like it was, but hello? So this is what it looks like, and it has one of those like little brush applicators. It doesn't look like anybody really used this, so I grabbed that. And then I got the Laura Gellar Filter First Luminous Concealer. This intrigued me. It's in the shade Light. It has, ooh, this one has a little sponge instead of a brush. Very cool. The sponge is untouched. What's on this side? Oh, the dial. I'm gonna use both of these. I'm thinking of trying the Laura Gellar one first since it's a more luminous concealer. Let's see how much coverage it has and if we can build it up with the other one. We are getting somewhere. Moment of truth. Oh, color looks pretty dang good. I feel like I got a little bit lucky because sometimes when I go to like TJ Maxx, I'm just browsing the makeup area, there's literally never anything in my shade left. So this was kind of surprising. Interesting scent. I'm just going to add a little bit of this kind of everywhere. We'll see what the coverage is like. I'm gonna go back into my little beauty blender here. Definitely a very brightening concealer. I wouldn't say it's like a full coverage concealer, but it blends out really nicely and it looks very natural and pretty on the skin. It's not super like drying or cakey. I'm definitely gonna go in with a little bit of this concealer just because I want to test this out as well. We'll see if this has like more coverage. But I actually quite like the Laura Gellar one. That is quite peachy. I'm just going to put a little bit where I have more blue tone in my under eye, just right over here because wow, this is really peachy. Okay, it's okay. I'm sure it will be fine. I like that as well. It kind of canceled out the darkness. The peachiness kind of went away. It looks like a really pretty natural color. I was the most nervous about the complexion products because like that's where things can just go wrong so quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face. I'm just gonna use my Laura Mercier setting powder and we can move on to the next step. Face is set. It actually looks pretty dang good. It's really pretty. I just looked at my skin in like natural lighting without my ring light and I look so ghostly and pink toned. I need warmth back into my skin. So now, I'm so excited. I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit Light to Medium. And I'm so happy I found this because I actually have one exactly this, but it's pretty dang old and I've been wanting to replace it because this is a really good palette and you can kind of replace these little pans in here. So this was a really good find. I am going to take this shade right here and I'm going to use that to kind of brighten and set further my under eyes just because we can. Ooh, that looks really nice. I'm just going to kind of pat this on the high points of my face, kind of like in the T-zone area. I'm gonna go into this middle shade right here because I really like that tone. Back when I used to use this, I literally would just mix all 3 shades together. But I'm going to start, oh, everything was going so well. Okay, I've been punched in my face. This is not good. BRB. Hey, I'm back. So that was a really huge fail. I could not fix that without taking all of my makeup off and doing it again. So I did my makeup all over again. I did it the same exact way that I did on camera. I'm up to the step where I should be bronzing. This is the only bronzer palette that I have from TJ Maxx, so I need to stick to it. I'm gonna go really light-handed now. Made sure my cheeks are fully set this time. I'm gonna dip into actually all 3 colors, and I'm going to very gently start buffing this into my skin. I'd rather go very light-handed and build it up. But wow, boy, was that a fail. I literally look like I got punched in my cheek. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, sort of, and then I'm going to go into something really warm that I already own and just kind of like buff that over top and see if I can fix it, because this is not looking okay and I need to look okay. It's really interesting because when I'm looking at it like this, it looks good, like it looks okay. But when I look at it from far away, or at least this side, for some reason, it looks really gray. I'm taking a little bit of this BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer in Golden Gal, and I'm just really kind of buffing the bronzer I already put down with this because it's such a like nice lighter shade and it builds really nicely. But just like when you put a lighter shade in your crease to help darker colors kind of blend out, this is what I'm doing with this bronzer. So my skin looks a little bit less patchy and a little bit more glowy. Also, I am trying to put a lot more warmth back into my skin because this foundation is a lot more like cool toned than my body, and I just need to match a little bit. That was a lot to deal with. Wow, I actually started sweating because I got so nervous. So now we are moving on from bronzer. We're not looking back. I could not find any blushes for the life of me. This is the only thing that I found. It's an NYX blush single. This is in the shade Bitten. Again, this was sealed with stickers, so I couldn't open it up to see what color it was. I mean, I went based off of that. Oh, actually, it's a pretty identical match. Oh, this is an actual tiny little individual pan that you pop into something. How the heck am I supposed to open this? Oh, I just broke it. And I still didn't open it. Okay, so this color looks a little deep. I'm hoping it's a very light, buildable blush formula. It's not full pigment. It does have a little bit, tiny little flecks of shimmer in there, but it's not like fully sparkly, which is nice. So I'm gonna take a really small amount of this. We're not having another issue here. Not going to like buff it, I'm just going to tap it into my cheek. Okay, no crisis. This is actually pretty. Blush is not a complete disaster. I don't think I'm gonna add any more though because I don't want to go too heavy-handed. I feel like I'm gonna lose this little thing. I don't know how I'm gonna store this, but it's gonna get lost. Yeah, I know it. I just realized that I bought this Becca brush, the One Perfecting brush. I used to see this everywhere, like everyone would use this, and I was always really intrigued by it. I got it to do like my bronzer, and I'm low-key happy I didn't because I feel like a new brush and that bronzer was not going to work out. But look how fluffy this is. This is actually so cool. Is this for bronzer or am I like completely wrong? This is like half of my face. It is time for a highlighter and I'm so excited. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. This is what it looks like inside. Generally, I'm not really a colorful highlighter type of gal. Besides this purple one and the blue one and maybe this one, I feel like these are more wearable. Ooh, it's a pretty duochrome. It kind of has like a pink shift to it. I like that. Ooh, that kind of has like a pink duochrome to it too. These are actually really pretty. They kind of look slightly chalky. We'll see how it kind of translates on the skin. This is really bright. Oh yeah, that's pretty. But they do have kind of like a chalkiness to it. I think I'm gonna take a mixture of Eclipse and Lyra. I'm gonna take that on my BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray number 5 brush. And now we hold our breath. Okay, everything is okay. It's actually really pretty. It's a lot more like pinky than I was expecting, but it's very wearable still. I actually like that a lot. It looks nice on the skin. It's not doing like anything weird. It makes you look very fresh and like young, because we need that. I'm taking a little bit of Luna and I'm just gonna pop that right in the center just for like an extra glow. I don't want to put too much because it's definitely really like pearly, like white, like it's kind of more powdery. Okay, it's not bad. It looks okay. We just need to take a break and move away from the face. Let's focus on brows. So eyebrow products at TJ Maxx was interesting. Did not find very many, but I did come across this Urban Decay brow box. It's a waterproof eyebrow powder, wax, and tools, and I got Bathwater Blonde. Why does that sound gross? Bathwater? Excuse me? Oh, wow! So the bottom has a mirror and it has little tools in here. It has baby tweezers, a little brush, and a spoolie. That is pretty adorable. And then the top looks like this. I read blonde and I was like, cool, should work. You bet your butt I'm gonna use a little brush that it came with. So I'm gonna go into, I think, the darker shade for now. Wow, that is such a pigmented powder. I'm dipping into the lighter shade a little bit as I'm coming like forward into my brow. You know what? The color is really not that bad. It kind of just matches what my brows look like right now, but it doesn't make them like any darker. So that's really good. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too ashy. I haven't filled in my brows like this, like with a brush, in such a long time, but this is literally how I used to do my brows all the time. Like what was a brow pencil? I don't know. So there is a little wax in here. That's not wax. That feels like a straight up lip balm. I didn't have any waxy consistency to it. We're done, we're done. Now we are moving on to the eyes. That is one thing TJ Maxx was not running low on, was eyeshadow palettes. This one kind of just caught my eye because the packaging is beautiful, and this is from Cargo Cosmetics. It's the Namaste in India palette. I didn't open this because it has tape on the sides, but I looked at the back and the colors are so pretty. I thought these were gonna be a lot more emerald from the packaging, but they're kind of like more of like a blackened teal. These are scary shades to work with because most of the time they're pretty patchy. I'm gonna give it like a little swatch. Oh, let's do this gold. Oh, okay, so I'm impressed. This color too. These feel so good. I'm gonna just put them on the back of my hand real quick. So there's the metallics and those are some of the green shades. Like this one's really nice. Like they felt really buttery, still very pigmented on my fingers. They're not like chalky feeling, and you do get some color payoff, so that's really good. It did also come with a double-sided brush, which is actually a really nice brush. All right, so for the sake of this video not being like super long, also I don't know if you can get this palette. I don't want this to be like a full-on like tutorial necessarily, and like I mentioned like 100 times, I am going somewhere tonight, so I want to keep this look pretty simple, keep it neutral, Jess. Like I don't want to go too wild. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to like more of these like neutral tones for today and create an eye look, so let's go. I think I'm done with the shadows. I really like how it came out. It's a really pretty look. Definitely performed a lot better than I was expecting. And it kind of reminds me of how I would do my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked palette back in the day. Like this was like the general look that I would get. I actually really like this a lot. It's pretty. So palette, not bad. I have an eyeliner that I also picked up from TJ Maxx that I totally forgot about. This is from Almay and it's the Intense Eye Color Liquid Liner number 2 for hazel eyes. I definitely did not read that when I bought this, but cool. I think my eyes are, they're not hazel, it's brown. I have brown eyes. This is in Black Pearl. Now I will say liquid eyeliner like this is my kryptonite. I am not very good at liquid eyeliner. Okay, well, oh, it's like the really stiff ones. Ooh. Oh, she's real black and pigmented. That's so pretty. I am definitely gonna have to do this off camera, you guys. I'm not even kidding, because not only do I struggle with liner like on camera, but a liquid liner, I'm gonna have to get really close to my mirror. I'm going to try and keep it pretty little, like a little wing. I don't want to get too crazy, but yeah, wish me luck. BRB. Hi, I'm back. Do you remember that time where I said I was gonna try to do a little liner? Well, that clearly didn't work. A lot of things became very unexpected with this eyeliner. First of all, as it dried, I smudged it and it has glitter in it. It's sparkly. Then when I put it on my eyes, it's like more of like a slate gray than a black. I had to layer it quite a bit, but it wasn't the worst experience of my life. It wasn't that bad. My wings look pretty, it's not black, and it has sparkle in it. Now that I'm thinking back, black pearl. I thought it was like an homage to like Pirates of the Caribbean, the black pearl. For mascara, I picked this up. W7 Eye Lust for longer lashes, blackest black mascara. Never heard of this brand before. This is a fabulous black mascara with an oversized chunky brush that adds length and volume and separates lashes easily. Not tested on animals. That's nice. That's good. Let's go ahead and see what this brush looks like. Oh wow, that is a chunky brush. Why does that smell like a type of food? I don't know if that makes me happy. All right, let us put this mascara to the test. I really hope my eyes don't get irritated. It really like coats all your lashes. Like I feel it brushing through my lashes, but I feel like it's really doing nothing in terms of making it look fuller. It's just kind of coating a few of my lashes. The smell is not, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. It's just, I don't love it. It's kind of giving me spider lashes. I kind of want to go in with another mascara that I own and just kind of go over top of this because got one last step left, and that is lips. I have two products. I got a Luxe Shine lipstick from Bare Minerals. I got the shade Tease, and this was really hard because literally every lipstick was used and swatched, which is gross. I found a brand new untouched lipstick in a really cute jet shade. It's like really pretty. And then I got a gloss. This is the Alter Ego lip gloss from Lorac, and this is in the shade of Bombshell. I feel like that could be really cute together. Hopefully this doesn't make my lips look really like gross because colored glosses generally do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lipstick on first. This lipstick is kind of sort of metallic. That is not a metallic lipstick at all. It looks like a cream lipstick. It makes my lips look really crusty. Thank God I got gloss. So now I'm gonna go into the gloss. Oh, it smells delicious. Pretty much covering the lipstick, which I guess is a good thing. The gloss formula actually feels really good. It's not like sticky and gloopy. It feels so lightweight and comfy on the lips, and it smells like vanilla cake batter. It smells so good. But it does do like a little bit of a, you know, situation in my mouth waterline. I feel like it's actually really pretty. I really like the color. All right, so this is the final look using a full face of TJ Maxx goodies. Of course, we cheated a little with a pressed powder, a little helpful bronzer, and another mascara. But other than that, it's a full face of the things that I found at TJ Maxx. And I gotta say, you guys, looking in the mirror, it looks really good. My foundation looks very flawless. It looks very pretty. This is definitely something I'm going to experiment with again because it just looks really good. The concealer, I have no creasing underneath my eyes whatsoever. It looks really smooth everywhere on my face. The color kind of like adjusted a little bit better. Like once I use powder, like bronzer, everything, like it all looks good. I'm gonna try these products separately. Like this was a little bit too dark on its own for me, and this was a little too light. But I think together they kind of did something really nice for my skin. Both concealers worked really good. I layered them and I have no problems with them at all. I'm not 100% sure why my bronzer was going on really like patchy and gray, even though these are not gray looking at all. Something was wrong. I don't know if it was maybe like the powder mixing with like not fully setting my foundation. I thought I did. It looks okay now. It looks decent. We fixed it. It's okay. I have tried this in the past before and it was a really good palette. I think I've like hit pan on some of them because I used to use it so much. So I don't know what was up with that. I'm gonna see if I could use that when I do like a different foundation and maybe see if it works better. Of all the highlighters I love and use, this is something I feel like is gonna get lost in my collection because it's just not practical and the most blinding, beaming highlight that I'm like going for, but it's not bad. This blush used lightly was actually really pretty, and I do love the color on my cheeks. Will I be using this blush again? Maybe, if it doesn't get lost in my drawer, like this tiny little thing. I don't know what I'm going to put this in. This little brow kit actually surprised me too. I really like the tone of it. It's not too warm, and it works really nice with my brow. It makes it look really like thick and natural. Like you can't really tell that there's product in my brows, which is really nice. Eyeshadow palette, I'm actually quite pleased. Everything performed really well. I didn't have any issues with any of the shadows. The little Almay liquid liner, it was not the worst thing. I just was not expecting it to be like sparkly, like have glitter in it, and it's not as black as I wanted it to be. It kind of looks gray toned. It doesn't look bad, but I was thinking it was gonna be black. I was fully prepared to be doing my makeup all over again after this video, but I think I'm confident enough to leave the house like this. I think it actually looks really good, which hallelujah, thank God. I did not have the patience to sit here and do my makeup again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked it. It was something a little bit different. I had a lot of fun like shopping, going out and finding these products and then putting them to the test. So for me, this was really fun. Definitely let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Give me ideas if you guys want me to go to like to the dollar store or anything like that. I know these videos have been done many times. I don't know if it's like old news or you guys are not even interested in the style of video, but let me know. That's what we are here for. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, mesijesibeauty, Instagram, MAKEUPBYJESI. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you go, and also hit that little bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. With all that said, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!